All right, probably something a little lighter, that's like silly, I suppose. I'll be honest. So we all know about like the sort of idiotic like conspiracy theory saying that whoa, crazy, hey man, won't anyone think of all the Afrikaners and the white genocide that's going on in South Africa for whatever reason, despite the fact that white Afrikaners still hold like a majority of what a majority of like all the power within South Africa. The crazy. Unfortunately, this is like a debate that seemingly still happens to this day for whatever fucking reason within the United States. The like guys, there's a white genocide of Afrikaners. Yeah, this is so bad and wretched. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous, man, dude. Honestly, like the United States will start bringing the first group of white South African refugees next week. Refugees of what exactly, right? Like, is there a civil war going on in South Africa that I'm not aware of? Is there like race discrimination? Oh, apparently that's what they're saying. Of race discrimination, there's no evidence to suggest that white South Africans what facing racial discrimination. Like, what's like the evidence of this at all? Is there anything for this? This stupid conspiracy theory? Because so far, like a lot of the people that I see talking about this are just like, oh yeah, dude. There's like a lot of white genocide about like the Boers. Constantly suffering because of what black people are doing in South Africa. This is something that's definitely happening all the time. Yeah, like totally, dude. South Africa criticizes U.S. plan to accept white Afrikaners as refugees. As far as I can tell, there's no fucking evidence. What like people are talking about like farm that is getting raided out. Like they see all these like dipshits. Man, these guys seem like they're in a lot of distress and stuff. Man, they're probably suffering a lot. Apparently, they didn't even take the land that was in use, just the inactive land. They still have a ton of land. Like when I said that there's no basis for any of this nonsense. It's just a complete fucking bunk conspiracy theory. It's nonsense. There's nothing to it. It's stupid fucking bullshit. And it's like actually no. Clearly, white South Africans are definitely suffering as a result of the ANC governance. Yeah, sure, man. Like what? What do we have here? South Africa has criticized the U.S. as reports emerged suggesting Washington could receive white Afrikaners as refugees as early as next week. A document seen by the BBC's U.S. partner CBS describes the potential resettlement a priority for the Donald Trump government. However, the timing has not been publicly confirmed by the White House. In a statement published Friday, South Africa's foreign ministry described the purported move as politically motivated and designed to undermine South Africa's constitutional democracy. In February, Trump described Afrikaners as victims of racial discrimination in an executive order. That's so fucking funny, dude. Opening up the prospect for them to resettle in the U.S. Dude, we got to do our own demographic replacement by taking white populations from different countries and settling them in our country. Duh, obviously. And like again, what's like the fucking alleged thing that like apparently there's been like what land redistribution programs or something being given to a lot more black people who are the more higher majority within the fucking population, and meanwhile the Afrikaners, like the Boer population, are like a significant minority, but they hold all the power, and they're honestly let's keep it a buck 50. These people are just fucking mad about the fact that they lost in apartheid. Let's keep it honest here. It's all about the fact that they're Packwatch, Rip Bozo, fucking fuck you, you stupid losers. They lost, right? They're mad that they fucking lost. Let's be honest here. That's why, okay? Let's be quite fucking clear here. They're just mad that they fucking lost in apartheid. That's all that there is to it. But whatever. Stupid bullshit aside, the South African authorities said they won't block the departures of those chosen for resettlement, but have said but said that they had sought assurances from the U.S. that those selected had been fully vetted and did not have pending criminal charges. The statement added that allegations of discrimination against the country's white minority were unfounded, and that crime statistics did not indicate that any racial group had been targeted in violent crimes on farms. Wait, yeah, what are the... That's what they're fucking using? South African, what? Crime statistics. What's the stats? If they're just using the general, like, murder rate or something, let's, like, see. Farm attacks. Here we go. Annual farm attacks and murders from 2010 to 2023. They've been going down. Murders 2023 projected. Attacks 2023 projected. So everyone and their mother, all the conservative commentators are saying that it's the black people that are doing this, but when it could also be the other way around. What? From 1944 to 2020, South Africa experienced 13,000 farm attacks, during which 2,000 commercial farmers were killed, besides others who were injured or wounded. Since 2014, black farmers have also become victims. Residents of farms have a 4 times greater chance to be murdered than the average South African, and the elderly constitute a large proportion of victims. However, there is insufficient data to reliably estimating murder rate for South African farmers. Because again, a lot of these motherfuckers see, like, look at all these attacks, look at this graph, look at this statistic. That means that there's definitely a bunch of white people that are getting murdered. And they'll, like, point to, like, 1 or 2 articles that they think sort of, like, confirm these, like, idiotic suspicions that they have, even though it's just, like, that's just, like, it's 1 article. Like, it's literally just, like, 1 thing. And you're gonna make, like, a whole fucking fuss and a muss and a bus about it. It's just, like, it's silly. It's silly. It's silly, dude. When there's just, like, no way to say, like, there's just not enough evidence to say that it's like a bunch of black people killing white people. There's just not enough to say. These crimes against farmers and their black or white staff have gained notable press given the country's past racial tensions. Proposed solutions include the creation of specialized reaction units for research and statistical analysis, improved crime intelligence, drone and other technology, and the designation of farm attacks as priority crimes. The DA proposed harsher sentences and a reclassification of farm attacks as a priority and hate crimes. Beke Sele, in a written reply to Parliament, said the farm attacks or murders would not be classified as priority crimes, but assured parliamentarians that farm murders are taken very seriously. Yeah, because all these, like, dumbass racists really would care about that. It's just silly, man. So it's mostly unfounded. Crime statistics do not indicate that any racial group has been targeted. Like, if they're just using general fucking statistics like this means ultimately nothing. It just means that there's been a bunch of fucking attacks, right? There have been attacks on farms and stuff. Does that mean it's all being committed by one ethnicity against another ethnicity? No, obviously not. It's very fucking stupid. But, you know, racists are gonna fucking conflate things all the time. Every fucking time. Let's see. Some groups representing the rights of white farmers have said they are being deliberately killed because of their race, even though there is no evidence to say that. A spokesperson for the U.S. State Department told the BBC they were interviewing individuals interested in resettling the U.S. and prioritizing Afrikaners in South Africa who are victims of unjust racial discrimination. Sure, man. They did not confirm when the resettlement would begin. The Trump administration also accused South Africa of seizing lands from white farmers without compensation, something Pretoria has repeatedly denied. Elon Musk. Wonder why this guy's fucking saying it. A top advisor in the Trump administration who grew up in South Africa during apartheid has been critical of Pretoria, claiming that it is leading a genocide against white farmers. Evidence? None. Just none. Idle conjecture. Ridiculous nonsense. U.S. officials keep in mind, Elon Musk's fucking grandparents also were decided to go to South Africa because of apartheid. But well, you know, that tomato, potato, potato. You know, who cares about any of that stuff, eh? It's silly. It's silly. It's ridiculous, man. I hate this shit. It's so dumb. And these people always act like the most fucking, like, annoying-ass fucking motherfuckers about this kind of stuff, too. It's just like, It's like, oh, what is the evidence for this? Oh, there's none? Is this complete idle conjecture? Just complete nonsense? Okay, cool. Why the fuck are we complaining about this shit then? It's silly. It's dumb. It's stupid. He's just doing Elon Musk is just saying the stuff that he's saying because he's a fucking racist. Like, that's it. That's it. According to U.S. media, U.S. officials have planned a press event on Monday at Dulles Airport in Virginia to welcome the group. Documents seen by CBS show. According to U.S. media, 54 Afrikaners will arrive as a part of the first group. The decision to accept South Africans as refugees comes as the Trump administration has halted nearly all migrant asylum claims, of course, which is illegal. You can't do that. In February, South Africa criticized Trump's executive order opening the U.S. up to resettlement of white Afrikaners, saying in a statement, "It is ironic the U.S. is open to accepting a group that remains amongst the most economically privileged while denying vulnerable people from other parts of the world asylum." That's why he wants to bring them in, because they're economically fucking privileged. That's why. Afrikaners and white people in general, despite being a minority of the population, still have the most societal control within South Africa. That's not hyperbole. That's not silly or ridiculous to say. It is factual. But what do you mean? Like they're being discriminated against Adaho? Like what do you mean? You're just racist and you hate Africans. That's what it is. Yeah, sure, man. Whatever, dude. It's just like. What the fuck else are you supposed to say about this besides it's just like it's stupid and it's dumb. Like, yeah, these people certainly look like they're really struggling and they have had a lot of problems in their life. Yeah, sure, man, totally, I believe that. It's silly. What do we have here? What does Trump say about that? What? Because they're getting killed and we don't have to see people getting killed. It's a genocide that's taking place. Very ironic coming from this motherfucker, dude. Like. Even though, like, despite the fact that he is having tensions with Netanyahu now, which is hilarious to see, but, like, this motherfucker doesn't give a shit about any of this stuff.
Discrimination in their home country are heading to the United States, right, where your administration is going to welcome them as refugees. Now, this comes as you've halted virtually all refugee admissions for people fleeing famine and war from countries like Sudan and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Why are you creating an expedited path into the country for Afrikaners but not others?
Because they're being killed, and we don't want to see people be killed. Now, South Africa leadership is coming to see me, I understand, sometime next week. And, we're supposed to have I guess a G20 meeting there or something. But we're having a G20 meeting. I don't know how we can go unless that situation's taken care of. But it's a genocide that's taking place that you people...
This is so fucking funny. It's nonsense. This is completely unfounded. There's like no evidence to suggest that this is happening. Yeah, God, it's so fucking... It's goofy, bro. It's just goofy. It's just goofy.
People don't want to write about, but it's a terrible thing that's taking place. And farmers are being killed. They happen to be white. But whether they're white or black makes no difference to me. But white farmers are being brutally killed, and their land is being confiscated in South Africa, and the newspapers and the media.
Evidence. Nothing. There's like nothing to say that this is the fucking case. It's bunk. Bunk, dude. Complete fucking bunk. It's just goofy, man. Goofy.
Television media doesn't even talk about it. If it were the other way around, they'd talk about it. That would be the only story they'd talk about. And
yeah, because it's unfounded. That's why no one's fucking talking about it, because it's just complete conjecture, nonsense that's being stirred up by a bunch of like dumb fucking racists. That's why no one's talking about it, because it's unfounded claims. Silly.
I don't care who they are. I don't care about their race, their color. I don't care about their height, their weight. I don't care about anything. I just know that what's happening is terrible.
Then why aren't you... Okay, this is really funny coming from the fucking dude who literally is, like, refusing to allow, like, most other fucking people be able to come in. Like, are there, like, black South Africans that have probably asked for asylum claims? Probably. Has Trump let any of those guys in? Has he? Oh, probably not. this is how you know that this is just, it's complete bunk, it's bullshit, it's stupid. That, like, there's just nothing there to this. He's just doing this because he's a fucking racist. That's all that there is. That is the one commonality. That is the one common factor that you can work with, and that is obvious. He's just doing this because he's a fucking racist. That's it. Simply put, I don't think there's, like, any other, like, hyperbole that we need to, like, really fucking work with here. Like, is there anything, like, I could be, like, more ridiculously hyperbolic or some shit? Like, they're just doing this because they're racist and they just don't like black people. That's it. Despite the fact that literally all of the officials in that country have said, like, there's just no evidence. There's just no evidence. It's just complete conjecture and nonsense. But yeah, you know, whatever, who cares? Just, oh, Afrikaners, they're suffering, folks. Let me tell you, folks, so many Afrikaners are suffering. They're suffering, they're having such a hard time, folks. Let me tell you about the struggles of the Afrikaner. I have to tell you, they're having so much hardship over in South Africa, folks. They really are. Even though there's just, like, there's no there. The basis of this is just, like, yeah, like, literally, there's just nothing saying that this is the case. Like, there's no evidence at all whatsoever. Like, this is just very ironic and hilarious coming from the fucking dude who has, like, literally refused to allow refugees from other countries to come into their country. But whatever, man. Like, irony has been lost long ago on the fucking, like, dumbass Trump administration. Let's be honest here. Like, you think any of these motherfuckers really give a shit about any of this stuff? Please, yeah, they could care. These guys could honestly care less. Let's be real here.